Hey traders, I hope you all doing well. So, I wanted to record this video for quite a while now, but it's a weekend, so I was doing nothing, so decided to make this video for you guys. As if you have been following me from last couple of months or maybe for a whole year now, then you know we take trades using the zone sometime, and sometime we take trades using our pullback entries between these zones. And if you are in my priority group, then you know what pullback entry is or what support and resistance entry looks like. At this point, I want to teach you how to take trades using the support and resistance zones. I won't be able to cover everything in a single video, as the support and resistance trading is in my advanced section of the course, and it alone has 7 to 8 chapters just to teach you how to trade support and resistance based on support and resistance trading and everything you need to know about support and resistance trading. But I want to cover as much as possible in this video so that you can able to learn and able to trade efficiently using this support and resistance zone. So if you are in my priority group, then you know I send these zones of different pairs every single week, every Monday or every Tuesday, the latest. So if you are there, then you receive these zones every week, and this video is also going to be really important for you so that you also learn how to take entries, because I only send 2 to 3, sometimes 4 priority trade signals. But if you see this type of situations on the other pairs, you can able to take entry without relying on my signal. So let's start with this zone here. Let's go back in a replay mode and let me show you how we trade using this zone. So, and I'm also going to show you how you take entries using these zones. So let's say the market is here, and let's say I've sent this zone in your weekly forex zone report. So now what we'll be waiting for, we will be waiting for the market to hit this zone and give us some nice entry reason to take our counter trades from, if we have a good entry reason. So let's say if we have a good entry reason or not, let's go down. Now at this point we are in this zone. What do we have? We do not have any engulfing entry pattern here, no entry reason here. So we keep on looking until we are in this zone, no entry reason, and as you can see we have the breach of this zone. So at this point, what will happen to this zone? At first we were looking for a good entry reason from here to take counter trades, right? This zone was our counter trading zone, right? Means we're going to take a counter trades, bullish trades from here. But once this zone is breached, at this point this zone will become your trend continuation zone. Like at this point, we will look for a retest, and now this zone was previously a support. It will now act as a resistance. It will likely to act as a resistance. So that is why I want to see a good 2 candle close below to make sure that the market is not faking out. But in this case, it's a different thing. Let me show you what happens. Now I want to see a retest, and I want to see a sell trade only, as now we are below this zone, and if we get a selling entry reason, we will enter our trade accordingly. So let's see what will happen. Now we are in this zone, and now I will look for a bearish entry reason. So right here, what do we have? Market breaks below this zone, came back in our zone, and now we have this bearish engulfing pattern. So at this point, we have a good entry reason to take our short trades. So we enter our position tool right here. ATR is 45, means the market is more volatile, as it's the ATR is above 40. So I add sometime 15 pips, 20 pips. So let's add 15 with 45, and let's do 60 pips target above and 60 pips target below right here. And let's see what happens. As you can see, the target has been hit right here. And what do we have after that? Let's say our target has been hit. We got a nice selling reason. That was an engulfing entry pattern right here. That was one of the entry reason we take using these zones. And other entry reason we have, let's go back here. If you remember my video where I teach you how to take entries using 382 candle and how to identify 382 candle, then you know this is a 382 candle from the highest wick till the lowest wick right here. So body is below 382 retracement, means this is a bearish entry signal. And using this candle, I do not enter aggressively, means I do not enter right here straight away. What I normally do, I enter 10 pips below this candle. So 10 pips below is right here, 1.55998. So I will enter my position tool right here. This will be my sell stop order. And with the ATR is 52, let's add 20, 72 pips above. and 72 pips below. In that case, if the market reverses from here, it will save us to hit our stop loss. So let's say what happens right here, what happens, the market will execute our order. We are now in the trade and we can see the target has been hit successfully. So this is the one of the entry reason, and this is the one of the entry reason. These are the both entry reason. There are more entry reasons, guys. Like I said, in a single video I cannot explain every single thing. So now what will happen once we are broken below this zone? So in this case, we mark the next support zone below right here, which will be the counter trading zone, from where we will look for a bullish entry reason. If we have an entry reason, then we enter the trade. If we do not have an entry reason, then we will keep on running the market. We keep on seeing the market. And let's say if we get an entry reason here, we take an entry. And if it breaks below, then we will look for sell trade. And this zone will then become a trend continuation zone. So at this point, let's see what happens. We had a waterfall of red candle. It is now in our counter trading zone. Now, we will prepare ourselves to take buy trades, but only with a buy entry reason. Imagine the mistake the traders do. They see the market is pushing down. We are oversold in the RSI. And what they do, they just straight away buy without seeing any type of buying pressure. This is an example here. Let's say the market pushed down here. We had the oversold situation, and at this point what traders do, they just say market is pushing down, is in the downtrend from quite a while now, and let's start buying from here as the market is now really low. So what they do, they enter a buy trade, and imagine what happens. The market keeps on pushing down, and that will be the lots and lots of loss for you. That is why I always say wait for a good entry reason. At this point, instead of bullish entry reason, we get this bearish entry reason. And instead of entering buy trade like the other traders, if you are a professional trader, then you will look for a good buying entry reason. That is what I want to teach you, and which is what makes you different from the other inexperienced trader. They'll be buying here at this point, but you being experienced trader and looking for a good reason to enter, you will be entering a sell trade, and that is also put you in the box of the 10% or 15% profitable traders. So at this point, we will look for a good buying reason, and let's see if we have a buying reason or not. Not yet, nothing. What do we have now? Market is now below this counter trading zone. We do not have any buying reason, and at this point I will use this zone as my trend continuation zone, that if I get a good sell entry reason, I will enter sell trades. Now I will not enter my buying trades. I will use my bearish entry reason to enter my sell trades, and let's see what happens. Market is keep on pushing down, and as you can see what happens here, if you would have entered buy trade here, looking at the market is pushing down, as it's really hitting the lowest point, and looking at that, you just enter the buy trade, and that will be a lots and lots of loss. So what happens? Market is now pushing down. It is now at the next level of the counter trading zone. So now at this point, I will look for a good buying reason. If we have one, if we do not have one, I'm not going to enter any trade. So let's see. Okay, no, this is just a bullish candle. This is a green candle. It's not an engulfer, not a pin bar, nothing like that. Okay, now what do we have here? We have this red doji candle. So now I want to see an engulfing candle. Engulfing candle mean you have to have, if you're taking a buy trade, you have to have a green candle that fully engulfs the previous red candle, and the previous candle must be a red candle to make it as a valid bullish engulfing candle. The bullish engulfing candle means the bullish candle must engulf the previous red bearish candle. So let's see what happens. So right here we have the bullish candle from our zone, and we'll see what happens. As you can see, the market pushed up right after the bullish confirmation. As you can see, we got this bullish confirmation. We did not enter here. We did not enter right here. Instead, we keep on taking sell trades with a good entry reason. And here you can see with the good entry reason, with the bullish engulfing candle, there was a signal that the market is likely to push up. And here you can see the market pushed up. Now the market is reaching to our counter trading zone bearish. So this is a zone I will look for my sell trades only if I get a good selling reason to enter. So let's see what happens. We did not hit our zone, means we are not taking any sell entries using this zone. And Now we are in this zone. So at this point, I want to look for either a bearish engulfing candle right at this point, or if we do not get an entry, then I will look for a further moves. So let's see what happens. No, we do not have an entry reason. We are still in our selling zone. Okay, now what do we have? We have a nice bearish engulfing candle. So in this case, yes, we enter here, we take our targets accordingly using the ATR, and you can see what happened is the market pushed down. So why do we enter here? Because we got a reason to enter. Without a reason, there is no point of taking the trade. It's your hard-earned money and you are not gambling this money. You should treat trading as your business. If you are investing in a business, you only do a business when you have a good deal, right? So at this point, we had a good deal. Yes, we have a good signal from sellers that yes, market is likely to push down, and now it's pushing down. And as you can see, our target has been hit from this zone and it keeps on pushing down. Then at this point, what do we have? We have a nice bearish engulfing candle, and this is a strategy I use, which is a pullback strategy, which I sent to my priority members. At this point, we are just using our zones, how to take entries using our zones. So at this point, this was a trade I've sent in my Telegram channel as well. And here you can see we had a nice push down. Market hit our next zone. We do not have any buying reason. Even though the market is pushing up, I will only enter once I have a good buying reason. We have this nice 382 candle, but this is another strategy I trade and it has different rules. So skip this one for now. And market is now pushing up and we had a waterfall. So what do we have now? At this point, this zone was previously our support zone, right? This zone will now act as a trend continuation zone. So it will go on and on and on and on like that. Once you have a hit of this zone, look for a bearish entry reason, take your targets accordingly. So this is how you take your entries using this zone, and this is how you enter. Look for a good entry reason. That's all for this video. Now I hope you got some value out of it, and I hope you learned something out of it, and I hope it will become useful for your trading. And if you got a value out of it, please do not forget to hit a like button for me. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. So let's wrap this lesson here. I hope you trade green rest of the week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.